It's difficult to remember when I decided to become a photographer. It wasn't really a conscious decision. I bought myself a book on how to print and process black and white film, and I went to Comet and I signed an 18-month HP agreement for an Olympus OM1 and said, right, I'm a photographer. Yeah, right. Absolute. With hindsight, what was I thinking? And then I came down to earth with a bump because I realised I just didn't know enough. Technically, on every level, I just didn't know enough. And I was unemployed in a small town in Yorkshire and not really knowing where to go with it. And I got a phone call one Sunday evening. It was November, and I remember it was chucking it down with rain. It was pitch dark. This guy rings up and says, how do you like to come and work for me in the Middle East? I do industrial commercial photography. And I was like, would I? Yes. One minute you'd be photographing out of a helicopter, and the next thing you'd be photographing the wedding of a major sheikh. Eventually, after kind of living and working illegally in Abu Dhabi, money changed hands. A bribe was paid to the local police chief by intermediaries, and I was put on a plane to Paris and told never to come back. I decided I need to study. One of the great benefits of the particular course I went on was that it was repetition, repetition, repetition. The notion that you have to spend 10,000 hours on doing anything to get really good at it. Photographs are not made by applying theory, they're made by putting it into practice. My course was fantastic because when I left college, I started working for The Observer pretty well straight away. It's a shame that there aren't so many opportunities as there were even 10 years ago for younger photographers to experience the full range of assignments and briefs that would have been given a decade ago. I love being a photographer because not only is it a privilege to go and look at stuff and meet people, go interesting places, but it also engages all your skills, your logistic skills, practical skills, people skills, creative skills. I still get a real buzz out of producing images, whether still or in motion, which I'm pleased with. That say something to me or to the viewer, a listener, and I want to keep doing that until basically I fall over. I'm Bill Robinson, I'm a photographer and a filmmaker.